Alright, so today I got a couple things. Cheap little, bumper quick releases. Bought a 6-speed, a while back when I started this build, and I've been trying to source a stock shifter for like 5 months now, and I cannot find one. I kind of was, forced to buy just a shifter, so I just found whatever I could for cheap. It's OBX short shifter. It actually is like really heavy. This thing probably weighs a good, pound and a half. I mean, it feels solid. It'll work until I find a stock one. I also got my Mtuned Coolant reroute, tons of hose. Not sure what the little short one's for yet. I'll figure that out. Reinforcement, if I guess this will help me route it kind of how I want, keep it upright. Some hose clamps. I already kind of opened this, so I spoiled the fun, but it came with rear housing for the back. Oh, it actually says Mtuned on it. I didn't notice that before. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's kind of cool. Too bad it's in the back and no one will see it. But that's the fitting for the upper radiator hose. There's an O-ring. Gaskets for the front plate. This is the front plate. I'm actually not going to use this. I don't know if it's worth anything, but yeah, I'm not going to use that because I'll show you in a second. This is for the heater line, which is perfect because I didn't even realize this was threaded like this. That's awesome because I can figure out what thread that is, and now I can run a AN fitting to it rather than go through my heater core like I was going to. Or not through my heater core, but barbed. That'll look a lot cleaner. I'm probably going to delete the heater core. I haven't made up my mind yet. And thermostat housing, which I'm hoping has a thermostat in it. Yes, it does. Sweet. Feels really good quality, But I hate bags. Throw everything out. Throw it all out. But yeah, so this is why I don't need that front plate, because I got the Track Speed Engineering delete kit. There's a freeze plug behind that. I think it's 30.1 or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. So we're gonna put that reroute kit on the back. I figured I've been waiting for it to come in so that I could bolt that on while the motor's out. It's a lot easier than reaching around the back of the head and getting your gasket straight and all that jazz. Maybe find a better bolt, because this one looks like it sat in the dirt. But yeah, was waiting on my mounts too. I mean, check this out. These were where did I get these? Goodwin Racing. These are the 95 durometer. They're the rattle your teeth out of your head mounts. Basically they're the strongest poly mount you can get, aside from going like straight Delrin or aluminum. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the reroute kit on. We are going to do nothing with that because I don't need it yet. Maybe I'll put my brake releases on later. I got my flares on last week, so that's I want quick access for the front bumper, so I don't have to run as many bolts underneath behind the flares. That way, if I ever want to drop the bumper, I don't have to take the flares off, and it'll just be a lot easier. And finally, we'll be putting this bad Larry on. Throw-up bearing, clutch alignment tool and pilot, and my Clutch Masters twin disc clutch, rated for close to 600 foot-pounds of torque, which is more than enough, but I should still be in the upper, I'm hoping my torque will be in the high 3s, low 4s, because my horsepower should be mid 5s. But yeah, I didn't want to risk getting an ACT clutch, because the best one they make is rated for 400 foot-pounds of torque, and granted, I'm probably never going to make that, but I don't want to be right on the edge. And it was only like $300 more expensive to just get this rather than get an ACT clutch with a flywheel. This comes all together. I mean, it's 14 pounds. They say it revs like a street bike with this, so I thought that was pretty cool. It'll make rev matching awesome. So yeah, that's my job for today. guess I'll start putting everything together.